Hi everyone, this is Olive4 here. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time on this channel, kindly click the subscribe button, like and share this video so that you can get a notification anytime that I post. So today I want to share an experience, a story. I had a conversation with a friend of mine. She's been married for well over 10 years, maybe close to 20. One of the things I observed with this couple, they built their marriage on godly principles. They are really one. In fact, the body chemistry between these people, when you hang around them, my goodness, I'm always just intrigued. The way they get on, the way they do their things is so admirable. But on this day, we had a conversation and I was shocked what she said to me. She said to me that every day she cries because sex is a nightmare. I'm like, what? You know, with the way these people relate, that is the last thing you would think. I was thinking that a couple that is that tight, that strong, will not have such a problem. And she told me that this thing makes her to cry every other day. Why? She said when she was growing up, her mom did a wonderful job. I commend her mother. Her mother helped her to keep her virginity till she got married. She never messed around, never made any mistakes. But here was the thing. Her mother used to tell her, never go near a man, immediately touch you, you're going to get pregnant, blah, blah, blah. So it instilled a lot of fear for her. She had this belief that sex is a nightmare, just some horrible thing. You don't even need it. You shouldn't even go near. And then when they got married, for the first 1 month of their marriage, they never had sex. Luckily, she got married to a perfect gentleman. So he perfectly understood. He felt, oh, well, she's naive. You have to be patient, give her time, blah, blah, blah. But by the time they had it the first time, she said it was horrible. She was crying. She couldn't get over it for close to a week and all of that. Now, this went on. You would think it was just at the initial stage and it had gone on for years. And he has had to put up with that. He wasn't complaining to me. She was the one having this conversation. And I felt very sorry for her. I felt very bad. I could feel her pain. Here's the thing. What her mom did is commendable, trying to raise a godly child who was able to keep herself and be an example to many. But in the process of giving her sex education, she instilled too much fear. You know, we need to be extra careful while talking to our kids about these things. We shouldn't make them see it as evil. It's just like a cookie. You may have cookies in the house. There is a time to eat the cookie. That does not make the cookie bad. If cookies are supposed to be eaten for breakfast, then they shouldn't be eaten at lunchtime. That does not mean that the cookie itself is bad. It's just the timing that will determine if it's right to eat the cookie or wrong to eat the cookie. So I think we need to be extra careful in sex education, educating our children or the young ones. Let them know that this thing is a good thing, but there is a right timing for it. Hebrews 13 verse 4, marriage is honorable to all and the bed undefiled. God wants us not to defile the bed. Doesn't mean the act itself is wrong. Why is this also very important? Especially for ladies. Sex begins for us in the head. Men are mostly moved by what they see. So what you think about it, what we think about it matters a lot. If you see it as, oh, this is just a job, why do I have to do it? I hate it, blah, blah, blah. Your body will follow exactly what you think. And that's what leads to frigidity. And frigidity will lead to lack of fulfillment in that area. The truth of the matter is, you also derive fulfillment from your partner's fulfillment. So when you can't meet up, it makes you feel bad. That was why she sat there crying, because deep down inside her, she really wants to meet that need in her husband, who happens to be a very good man. But she just couldn't go past the fear. And because of what she's thinking about it, her body followed. She's experiencing frigidity. So she's finding it hard to believe that it's even good. She just thinks that, you see, they said it wasn't even so much fun, and it really isn't. No, it's just because what she believed affected the way she's responding to it, and that is affecting or has already affected their marriage. Now, interestingly, because the man is God fearing, he's been able to keep himself, at least to the best of our knowledge. But that is really risky. It can be very tempting. This could lead to adultery because you want to go out there and have the experience of what you hear other people say they have had. My message mainly today is just to say that just in case you find yourself in that situation, all hope is not lost. You should know that what you think about sex goes a long way to affect your response to it. So it's important that you should see it as something good, something pleasurable, something that you can also enjoy, and your body will follow suit. And you'll find out that that only happened to my friend because fear was instilled a bit in the other extreme, which has not necessarily paid off. My prayer is that everyone that hears this message today will be able to work on it and find out that really it isn't that way. It is something good, and you also derive fulfillment from giving your partner the right fulfillment. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope that you learned something good. Kindly remember to subscribe, like, share this video, and I believe that it's going to help someone out there. Have a good time. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.